best of
baseball.
All right, Stan. It was another week of baseball.
That's me.
Of course. And
I'm Stan.
You're Stan.
I bring a little class to the program, don't you think?
No. I think I bring class. Okay. I think I'm the one that brings class to the program, obviously. I guess the big news will look ahead to tomorrow, but Tarik Skubal is back. He had elbow surgery. They were cleaning up loose bodies, and I think they thought, what were the reports that he could miss 2 months, maybe 3 months of the season? But he quickly got back to a rehab assignment, and he is going to be pitching for Detroit tomorrow against the Cleveland Guardians. So a pretty impressive comeback from Tarik Skubal. He looked good in his rehab assignment. So,
he have a dead body in his arm? You said a loose body.
Isn't that what the surgery was? They were cleaning up loose bodies.
Oh, so they found a dead body in his arm.
Just loose bodies.
Loose bodies.
They might have been alive.
All right.
I can't. I didn't go into his elbow, so I can't. Unfortunately, I can't give you a
all right
definitive answer about that. But yeah, Tarik Skubal back, and I mean, I guess that's what are the what is the outlook for the Tigers right now? Like, are they going to they're going to have to trade Skubal, or if they, I mean, obviously, unless they go on like a 20-game win streak or win, 19 of 25 here. Like, what is the they're 11 games under right now. Detroit is.
Right.
Are you trading? So are you trading Skubal?
I think they're going to look into trading Skubal. Yeah, I think they will attempt to. But I have to be honest with you. Like Manny Machado, when the Orioles traded Manny Machado, the time to really have dealt Tarik Skubal was probably during the offseason this year.
Yeah, or last season, I guess. Obviously, they ended
up
last
season it would have really been disconcerting to trade him.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously you can't. No one knew. Obviously, the way that they played last year, they were the best team in baseball. Like
for 70% of the season.
And then in August,
what's disappointing for the Tigers is Framber Valdez has just not been special at all.
No, he has.
He hasn't remotely looked like that. But I'm thinking Skubal's going to bounce back, and we'll see Tarik Skubal.
What team's he? And what team? The Orioles.
It's certainly a possibility, but again,
it's going to be a hefty price.
I'm not anxious to give up Joseph Zerwa and Nate George and Luis De Leon for him. And then if you told me that David Rubenstein says he's going to give him $450 million and we're going to have him for the next 8-9 years, I'd say, yeah, I'm all in on that. But the notion that you're going to trade him and then not re-sign him is kind of ridiculous,
Did you hear Manny's rant about analytics?
I did not, but I find it very self-serving.
Well, it's just fun. You're probably right. It was fun. Yeah. I just kind of want to play.
All right, let's hear
I just wish we can get the analytics out the way. I think there's too many stats out there. Too many stats. Way too many numbers. I don't even know half of the stuff that goes up there. I look at the board sometimes and I'm like, man, I even asked some of the guys, like, what is WCCVBB, whatever it is? Like what are these names that are being created? I mean, it's just crazy to even keep up with.
Weighted expected on base percentage?
Is it? Is that what it is? Yeah, what is that?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I mean, the pitching stuff, like FIP or something like that, I think, right?
Fielding independent pitching.
Yeah, like, what is that?
That's taking out the defense to say this guy.
All right, so why would you have that stat?
Isn't baseball show how much of a stud a guy really is?
Yeah, but it takes a team to win a ball game, and not just one person. One person could be that guy, right? So one person could carry a team, but this is a team sport. You don't win a championship by just one player. It takes a whole goddamn village to do it. So why are we creating these stats for? I think that's the problem with baseball right now.
Never heard him say a word when he was hitting 285.
Hitting 35 home runs.
35 homers, 100 RBIs, one of the best players in baseball. Now all of a sudden he's ranting about stats. Why are you looking at the scoreboard, in a game worrying about what does this stat mean?
What is WRC? Yeah. He's batting 172. Does have 11 home runs right now, but he's OPSing under 600, .597. And his on-base percentage right now, Stan, you know what his on-base is?
265?
250.
250.
250 as we speak right now. Yeah,
I hope it keeps up for another 3 days.
Yeah, I hope it keeps up. And then he turns around. Then he can turn around. Because we do like Manny. Yeah, we do like
Manny. I don't hate Manny.
Yeah, his weighted run created plus, by the way, this season is 68, far and away.
By the way, he is 32 years of age.
Wow.
And he is getting
that's
$39 million. He's 33.
He's 33. He'll be 34 in July.
He's getting $39 million a year for the next 8 years.
You wish he was here? You wish he was here?
No, I do not wish he was here.
Well, if he was here, maybe. What don't you think Manny needs to change his scenery? Maybe then he.
Maybe the Orioles should acquire him.
Yeah.
Trade Gunnar for him.
That'd be.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can do that.
No.
I don't think you can do that. Maybe they throw in
Manny back to
they throw in Tatis or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I
just
wanted to share
Orioles
that. That was
Machado and Tatis.
I thought it was timely just because obviously we know Manny Machado well, and now he's going to be back in town this weekend. So yeah.
Wish him well when they leave town.
Another injury on the injury front going the other way. Shohei Ohtani hit a home run yesterday. As
he's injured.
Dodgers, he appears it could potentially be. Dave Roberts was a little dismissive of it. Said he left the game early with left knee inflammation after hitting a home run against the Pirates yesterday. But Roberts said that he does expect him or he thinks there's a good chance at least that he's back in the lineup tonight. So maybe they dodged a bullet and they were just doing it was purely precautionary.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like but just something Shohei Ohtani we're talking about. So he's having one of the best seasons again. I mean, he's pitching. He could be he's pitching like he could be a Cy Young obviously, and and he's starting to swing the bat. He got off to a little bit of a slower start offensively, at least by his standards, and he's starting to pick it up again. One of his teammates, Will Smith, was put on the IL with I think a back or something. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of the Dodgers' backup catcher, and his name is Dalton Rushing. Stan, do you know anything about Dalton Rushing?
Dalton Rushing's having a big season.
He's hitting home runs
in part-time role.
Yes, he's got a good bit of power. He is also quickly turning into one of the more dislikable players in all of baseball. As there was a collision at the plate earlier this season, he started talking S to the guy he tagged out immediately afterwards, and. Just among other kind of, just always kind of jawing at players.
Talking S.
S-H-I-T, yeah. Are we allowed to say that on this program?
Yeah, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's talking shit, yeah.
Talking shit.
And now this happened on Tuesday night, I think, a very, people calling it a dirty slide here against the Pittsburgh Pirates on Tuesday night, Stan. Okay. And so you tell me. There's the base, and
that is a dirty slide.
That is a dirty slide. Okay, yeah. All right. So there you go. That was.
You have to have some semblance of being able to touch the base. He's not even attempting to touch the base with his hand. All he's doing is barreling into the player. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's credit for Sportsnet. But yeah, so Dalton Rushing, we're gonna be seeing a little bit more of him, and as the Dodgers continue to be the Dodgers, probably another guy you can easily dislike. So there's your Dalton Rushing of the week. How about the Chicago White Sox, Stan? What do you know about them?
Chicago White Sox are in the top 11 or 12 of my power rankings.
Ooh, really? Yeah. Maybe they should move. They are leading the American League Central right now. 5 games over 500. The Guardians are only 4 games over, so they are in first place.
That is crazy. They just beat the Braves 2 out of 2, and the third game was rained out. That game will have to be made up at some point in time, probably.
Yeeks. That's a tough one to make up.
Yeah.
They beat the Braves. Braden Montgomery was the latest youngster for them to be called up. Debuted on Tuesday, had his first hit, hit his first RBI, and also hit his first career home run, which was a walk-off. Walk-off home run for Braden Montgomery on
They brought up this year, Colson Montgomery has become a regular. Yep. Sam Antonaccia has become a regular.
He's a guy that can play multiple. He plays 3 positions.
He plays a lot of left field now, but he can play second base. He's a really solid player. He's like a left-handed sort of Dustin Pedroia-like player.
Yeah, and we were talking about this before the show, but they've been doing this recent run that they've been on has been without Murakami. Like they are just who is it? Miguel Vargas. Yeah, I almost said Rojas too.
Yeah. He's having a great year.
Yeah, he's having a big, powerful year. So the White Sox are, our friend Sean Burke, former Maryland Terrapin, is it's not like he's putting up dazzling numbers, but he has been a stellar part of a solid piece of their rotation.
And their best pitcher last year was Shane Smith, who I kept on my fantasy team for this year, and he's been god-awful, and he was awful for 3 starts, sent to the minors, then he had a major injury, and I don't know if he's even pitching.
Yeah, I don't think he's pitching right now. Noah Schultz has been doing well. Davis Martin obviously has been their guy.
He's been their guy.
Davis Martin in the
Anthony
rotation.
Kay's done a representative job, and
he will pitch tonight against the Dodgers. They're hosting the Dodgers this weekend, so another big litmus test.
They've had the tough. They played the Phillies last weekend in Philly, came home for Atlanta, and have the Dodgers.
That's not.
And they're holding their own.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Chase Mydroth out there. Yeah, it's they're a fun team to root for just because. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna hate the White Sox?
Austin Hayes is just on the IL twice so far.
Maybe he needs to come back too.
I don't think so, but
I mean, he could take Tyler O'Neill's. He could take Tyler O'Neill's spot yesterday. Like that's, I would give that up for sure. You wouldn't?
Not necessarily.
We did talk about it with Jim Palmer. Trey Mancini played his first game in over 1,000 days, 1,043 days to be exact.
So happy for him and Sarah, his wife, and now they have a baby. That's great.
Glenn and I are gonna catch up with him later on today for Glenn's show around 3:00. But yeah, obviously, I mean, he drove in a run in his first at bat of the season, and then ended up getting 3 hits on Monday. I think he picked up another hit on Tuesday night. But yeah, Trey has been I mean, it's just really awesome. Hopefully he is able to at least spend a several weeks on the roster and be in town and be on the team when the Orioles are in Anaheim in a week and a half. Last thing, Stan, did you see, or maybe second last thing, Las Vegas series? A's are playing in that old minor league ballpark out in Vegas.
Oh, I did not know that.
And have you seen the scores?
Who are they playing?
They played Milwaukee during the week. And they took 2 or 3, I think. Or I know Milwaukee won the first game, and then Oakland won the next. I call them Oakland.
The A's.
Yeah, the A's. And but they're playing. It's a minor league ballpark, obviously.
Yeah.
So the ball is flying out of out of there. Somebody hit it. Was it Shea Langoliers or somebody hit like a fly ball that looked like a can of corn and it ended up carrying out? Did you see the score on Monday night of their game?
Yeah, I did notice.
15-14.
I didn't realize they were playing those games in Vegas.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Milwaukee went up like 14-10 in the 11th or the 10th inning, and they ended up going to 12 innings. Game went until like 2 a.m.
Right. So they're playing Colorado this weekend.
Now they're playing Colorado this weekend. That is correct, and that one is also still in Vegas.
My
I think it's only this week, though.
Gage Jump is pitching tonight.
You may want to consider benching him. I mean, I know they're playing the Rockies, but that little ballpark has not been friendly. Although, okay, the final score on Wednesday was 4-3, so maybe. But
Gage Jump's been pitching pretty well.
The over/under for the game is 13.5. So that doesn't bode well.
That's going to be all A's scoring.
That's going to be all A's scoring?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It was 7-5 on Tuesday night was the final score. So
I'm going to ride with Gage Jump.
All right, good luck. I was thinking about adding him as well in my fantasy league, but I was like, they're playing that. I couldn't.
Add him.
I couldn't stomach it.
Add him.
I'm not going to do it.
Add him.
Not going to do it. College Baseball World Series start tonight, Stan. Who you got?
Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech has been eliminated.
The University of Maryland.
They did not make it.
Arizona.
I'm not sure. I don't think they made it either.
Oregon.
Let's go. Well, let's do this until you name. There's 8 teams, obviously, out in Omaha right now.
Oregon State.
No Oregons.
UCLA.
There are 2 teams. No UCLA. That's a good guess because they were the number 1 team in the country,
right.
but they were knocked out early on as well.
Alabama.
Is that your? That'll be your team.
That's
Our
my team.
Former coach of Maryland Terrapins, Rob Vaughn, is coaching Alabama, getting them back to Omaha for the first time in a long time. I think over 20 years.
They're going to win the whole thing.
All right,
because I pulled them out of my.
I don't hate it. If Alabama last won the College World Series, when, Stan?
1959.
Close. 1983, which of course was the last time
the Orioles won the World
Series. So maybe if Alabama wins the College World Series, maybe that means the Orioles have to win the World Series in 2026.
I like that.
So yeah, I don't hate that either. They kick us off in 30 minutes actually. West Virginia, number 16 ranked. West Virginia taking on Troy at 1 o'clock on ESPN. So West Virginia's been one of the best stories.
West Virginia Cavaliers.
No.
The Mountaineers.
There you go.
I knew that.
Okay, I figured you did.
All right, that's a look at this week and the rest of baseball. And that's going to do it for this week.
This Week in Rest Baseball also brought to us, Stan, of course.
By this edition of Press Box, the future of the Preakness. Just a few issues out on the streets left. The new issue is coming out on the 24th and will feature Kevin Brown on the cover.
ESPN Zone or Masson Zone. We see him everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Dave LaMonaco wrote the cover story. Really good piece, a profile on Kevin Brown. All right, that's going to do it for this week.
Are you back,
Ross?
Okay.
Ross, Luke, and I will be on at about 5 o'clock, 5:30 this coming Monday. All right? We'll be back next Friday with another edition of the Friday Baseball Show with Stan the Fan and Griffin Bass. Glenn Clark on today at 3.